On Stage is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant. Savor the flavor of Jamaica for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit goldencrust.com to order for pickup or delivery now.
Fantan Mojah doubles down on sexually explicit music with the release of yet another such track. Is that now the strongest singer's lane in music? And just who are the fans of these tracks? Fantan Mojah will be here to answer those and many other questions.
Pancho saw the gun, he knew he had to come with us.
Who is Reuben Shaw? For starters, he's a third-gener Morgan heritage. His art includes dancehall, R&B, hip-hop, songwriting, acting, and more. 50 unbroken years of diamonds. The mighty diamonds are indeed forever. As the U.S. emerges from lockdown, the Jamaican Party series that was among the events that signaled normalcy in the US's entertainment. This week's trending and more are all coming up. Welcome to the show, everyone. I am Winfred Williams. We'll be back.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
And we're back with our top 10 trending songs of the week.
Quada with Control is this week's number 10 trending track. Jafras with Give Thanks is number 9. T-Bone is Paranoid at number 8. And Lali's Dirt Bounce is number 7.
Uncle Dirt, Granny Dirt, one big familiar dirt, ay. Over new land, I do the dirt.
Coming in at number 6 on our trending countdown this week, Chanel Muir with Lose to Win.
Me not trust family, I me not trust friends. Never see me when me don't lock your eye when me up then.
While starting off our top 5, it's Reuben King with Squeeze Trigger.
Anytime I say my tick feel it for power, when enemy give up them a dead.
Squash with Rate Who Rate You is number 4.
Stand alone, I tough up our froze. We crush up around the tree like the media, me no comment nor boss.
And is again at number 3 with My Letter.
I wanna tell you that I love you. I wanna be around you.
Massacre has a different type at number 2.
My granny tell me different strokes, different folks. Walk down someone, bust them, and run down someone, sick them.
And the number 1 song this week comes from the East Side's Ritical with Chosen.
Is it really just life a hero if he died before everyone noticed? Have I really got chosen?
So there you have them, our top 10 trending songs of the week. Now, as the US emerges from lockdown, the Jamaican Party series that was among the events that signaled normalcy in the US's entertainment. Where is ours? Our own Jason Williams was there.
As vaccination numbers in the US go up, restrictions are being eased and more patrons are coming out to party once again. It's Memorial Day weekend here in the US, and the event that brought us here is an event that you may know very well, Sandz.
Miramar, Florida, at the Miramar Regional Park, Monday, May 31. Scenes outside the venue reminiscent of previous stagings of the highly popular event. Lots of cars and a bit of traffic. Inside the venue, thousands of partygoers eager to soak up the Rick Ross headlined event.
to be locked down in Jamaica for a year and a half now, to see a crowd of this magnitude, it's a great feeling.
We have seen crowds similar to this, but I can say since after the whole pandemic, whatever, this is as good as it gets since. This is the biggest event overseas, well, that I'm sure of.
Before the main act, an appearance by perhaps the hardest working new female artist in dancehall, Chanel Muir.
Definitely it's a blessing being here, right? Back in home in Florida, I just come, from Jamaica, but I came out to, show the talent just here in Sandz. It's a big platform as well, so I'm grateful to grace that stage just before the big boss himself, Rick Ross,
And then a hit-riddled performance from Rick Ross, who is no stranger to a Jamaican audience. His appearance was impressive.
Another staging of Sandz. How do you sum up this one?
No complaints at all. I mean, to be honest, the word is gratitude. It's been a while that we've done 3 stages in Miami for, as you know, we've done it since November, but definitely coming out of the pandemic, there's nothing I can be more than gracious right now.
Yo, you don't know, it's a good look. It's a good look. For you see on stage, them find everything where I go on pan stage and worldwide. And Code Red Sound there, it's a good look, great look. Big up the Sandz team, big up the whole Jamaica, big up the whole Caribbean as a matter of fact. Everybody represented. It was crazy. You don't know, a mad thing.
No man, Sandz always nice man. And this one, it's the biggest one I see them keeping in a overseas so far, and it's a good vibe.
And the Jamaicans are still pleading with the government of Jamaica for a return of the entertainment industry on the island.
Okay, there's not much I can say on the medical part, but I just hope that, everybody that's in Jamaica, they adhere to all the rules and the legislation that's set to, get the country open again. So we can start enjoy ourselves again, because I'm really looking forward to that.
We just ask the government, and we're not telling them, we just open the thing like a big open land thing. But you see, we are traveling right now. This is a sound that's traveling, representing Jamaica worldwide, even throughout the pandemic. So we see the things, and we know that things can be implemented to ensure that this thing can go on in Jamaica. You can imagine a show like this being kept in Jamaica right now. Imagine that. Rick Ross, I'm sure the promoters would have done it, because Jamaica is the place. Jamaica is the mother for this event. So we just have to meet people like us, the entertainment world halfway. Make some form of middle ground be there, because without that, this is what's going to happen. All the product from Jamaica is going to be showcased overseas.
Boy, hopefully they'll see that Miami is going well, and hopefully in the near future Jamaica can reach to that point.
If you don't have a hotel or a restaurant right now, entertainment is not something that you can do, and that definitely excludes a lot of our brothers and sisters. And it is disheartening, but we understand that that's what the government is pushing right now, and I hope that at some point in the near future, given that persons are taking the vaccine, etc., we hope that what's happening in Florida and other places in the world can end up trickling down.
All right, so there you have it. Normalcy in the US's entertainment. What's happening with ours? Still to come right here on our stage, the 3rd generation Morgan heritage with accolades in film, music, and more that you may be meeting for the first time. Fantan Mojah doubles down on sexually explicit lyrics. Diamonds, 50 years and counting. The Mighty Diamonds we're talking about, and they'll be here to reveal their 50th anniversary project right here on our stage, all coming up. We'll be back.
On Stage is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant. Savor the flavor of Jamaica for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit goldencrust.com to order for pickup or delivery now.
Who is Reuben Shaw? What we already know is that he's a 3rd generation Morgan heritage. His titles in the arts include actor, songwriter, rapper, DJ, and more. Reuben joins us right now, right here on our stage from Atlanta, Georgia, to tell us what we need to know about him. Reuben, sir, welcome.
Bless. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, and I suspect that you are too.
Yeah, I'm blessed. Thanks for having me.
Blessed love. All right, so what is Jamaica to you in terms of identity?
Jamaica is everything in terms of my identity.
Yes.
You know, I'm a first-generation American, born here in the States, in Brooklyn.
Yes.
And both my parents were born in Jamaica. My father, Kingston, my mother, Spanish Town. And obviously, you know, everybody knows my family, Morgan heritage. So the culture was rooted in our family growing up. We went outside and, you know, when we went to school, we had to adapt to the American culture. But when we was home, we was Jamaican, straight up, through and through. So it's everything. It embodies who I am and everything that I do. You know what I mean?
So you're multi-talented. You're a rapper, DJ, actor, songwriter, and more. Where are you strongest?
You know, I guess it has its phases where I'm my strongest. Sometimes I'm at my peak position in music. You know, when I'm feeling the spirit moving me and I'm in that musical mind frame, I don't think anybody can stop me when I'm in the studio. So I feel like sometimes that's the strongest. But sometimes when I'm on the movie sets and the role is right and I'm embodying that character, I feel like that's where I need to be at all times. You know what I mean? So it's hard to balance and say which one is the strongest. But I think at different times of my life, one or the other takes over and it takes precedence. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, let's take a show reel of your acting right now.
You see, me and my father, we wasn't that close. But I wanted that. And I know I'm being selfish right now. And I know I can't help the fact that he got stage 4 lung cancer, but I hate him right now because of this. My father wasn't there for me growing up, but I needed him. He wasn't there to teach me how to stand up to bullies. He wasn't there to teach me how to tie a tie my shoelaces. He wasn't there to teach me how to talk to honeys.
There he is. Everybody in the street is saying you the one that knows what went down between Pancho and this white fella.
I mean, yeah. The white dude thought I stole his weed and came after me with a gun. But it wasn't me, though.
Okay, so how does Pancho come into play?
I found out Pancho was the one who robbed his crib, so I told him.
All right, so that's a touch of what he's like in acting. There's a series that established you as an actor, right?
Yeah, you know, I got my own sketch comedy series called Got 'Em, and I produced that out here in Atlanta amongst a lot of Atlanta actors and filmmakers that come through, you know, from graduates from Morehouse, you know, actors that go through Tyler Perry school and all that. I gather that talent and I create my own production, sketch comedy, integrating music videos in between each comedy sketch or whatever. And then, you know, obviously, you know, the other TV series that have been on TV, you know, ATL Homicide, Fatal Attraction, true crime television shows. I found love and passion in that niche as well, you know?
All right, so let's now take a little piece of your music.
Shorty says she wanna smoke my weed. Shorty says she really love that loud bass.
All right, so there you have it. Just a taste of the music of Reuben Shaw, a very special guest in this segment of our show. So Reuben, you talked about your acting career and where you are and the many works that you have put out there. What about the music now? Where are you in music exactly? In terms of releases, in terms of impact, etc.
Music, I feel like I'm in the prime. I'm in the right time of my career as far as it is as a music artist. For those who don't know, I was able to place music about 10 years ago on VH1 Single Ladies with one of my uncles, Nashia Morgan from the group LMS.
Yes.
So, you know, I've been in the music field for years, interning under major music producers, Stevie J, Love and Hip Hop on them TV show that under a lot of big time producers. But right now it was a time for me to, you know, showcase my talent, my skills, and show that, you know, I'm here as well, a part of the legacy that the Morgan family put out there. But, you know, I'm my own style. I'm my own basket case, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like it was time for me to showcase that in the midst of all the acting success that I was having, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was a lane, so I take advantage of it.
Okay. But you're more leaning towards DJing or dancehall and hip-hop, right? In terms of music.
I definitely got more hip-hop and dancehall in my style because that's what influenced me a lot, especially growing up here in the States. Hip-hop and dancehall music. And you know, I'm young and I'm fresh and I'm fly. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's where the style is, and that's where the culture really takes a lot from. So I feel like as a Jamaican, especially a Jamaican in America, especially being involved in the entertainment game, why not get involved with, you know, the music that our culture has brought to the table? You know what I mean?
Of course.
Why not?
And speaking of which, you are doing a project about 90s dancehall. Could you shed some light on that for us?
Yeah, man, that's definitely in the works right now. I got Emmy Award winner Mark Austin. That's one of my mentors. Mm-hmm. He's a phenomenal director, producer. He's involved. And I got a writer, my boy Vlad. He's a Haitian brother who grew up in Hartford, Connecticut. The movie's based on a story about my actual father's life. He used to be a DJ who used to go up to VP Records, get the records from VP, and spin the records in Springfield, Massachusetts, and Hartford, Connecticut in the early 90s. So it's really a movie about that early dancehall scene when he was dropping those records, interviewing the man them like Mojah, Shabba, and all of them man that had come true and was performing out there. And he was one of the first men to be dropping the new dancehall music in the 90s. So that's really what the movie's about. And we definitely writing this project. We're halfway through the writing phase right now. And right after that, pre-production, casting, and we are filmed.
It's a true to life story. Well, is it a docudrama, a full movie?
It's like a biography based off real events. So when 50 Cent did Get Rich or Die Trying, that's what this is. And the older heads, they used to see a movie called Crush Groove, a hip-hop movie called Crush Groove with Russell Simmons on Def Jam. It's kind of like that, you know what I mean? It's based off of real people, but it's kind of movie. We're going to make it a little movie-esque, you know what I mean, just to bring up the vibes, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole phase when you're producing a project like this, and you want to make sure it's like the best of the best, especially when, you know, you're showcasing your culture, your family, you know what I said?
So it's your project?
Yeah, my project.
Your own project, and it's being financed by you or what?
Yeah. I finance all my projects. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own production company called Reuben View that I started 2017. And anything that I do when I'm producing and you see me independently, that's coming through me and my system. I work hard in the game. Yes. I grind in front of the camera and behind the scenes. And my money is what fuels my entertainment. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're always reinvesting.
Always investing, especially in the arts.
Yes.
I mean, I grew up in the arts, so it doesn't make any sense for me to invest in basketball or something else. I have to invest in the music. I have to invest in the movies. That's what we should be doing. You know, bridging the gap between, you know, Jamaican culture and the arts all around the world.
Yes.
Finance the arts. Be a part of that business. Get that money for yourself and spread the wealth back to the country. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. That's what we want to hear from third generation musicians like you, my friend. That's what we want to hear from young people about bridging that gap, because there are so many major stories just lurking in our space that are yet to be done, to be materialized. You know what I mean? So it's good to hear youngsters like you with financing and with experience looking to do projects on the culture.
That's the motivation. That's what we need. You know what I mean?
When is it going to be out?
I'm looking to start filming this film by the end of 2021. Okay. You know, COVID shut down a lot of things in film. So things are beginning to open up. While I'm in the meantime writing the script and putting together the team to produce it, I've also been casted in other movies. So I gotta go shoot these movies. Then I gotta, I got a couple dub plates I gotta go do. Then I gotta come back, gather with the team and make sure the story's right so that we could shoot it and make sure it's the proper piece. I'm not gonna just come out with a culture piece and it's gonna be a bunch of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? I have to make sure that it's really relevant to the culture, and I also have to make sure I get the culture involved.
Yes.
I want to go to the VP and make sure I'm gonna get certain licenses for certain music so that I can make sure that it's authentic as possible. You know what I mean? I want to get some of the figures from back in them days to get involved in this piece. You know what I mean? Okay. And that's gonna take some calls. That's what it takes when you're a businessman. I'm not just an artist. I'm a businessman.
What can you tell us about your own family? Do you have your own family that you've started?
I got a 10-year-old son. His name's Eric. Sakabala, footballer, big strong youth. But I'm a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a man.
So he won't be carrying on the musical heritage, no?
To carry it on, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the heritage and the legacy is cemented in history as it is.
Yes.
And I think what we could do is we could add a little flavor to it and sprinkle our little sauce on it, but it's just gonna be a little extension.
Okay, cool. You're on the right track in my view, my friend. So we're excited. Okay. Without pressuring you, we're looking forward to all the good things to come.
I appreciate that, but I'm not gonna lie. That type of commendation.
Yes.
It breeds a type of pressure to continue to be successful.
Yes.
And to continue to stay on the right path, but the pressure is not negative.
Yes.
It's positive.
Well, I hope so.
I appreciate that, and I thank you for that.
Appreciate you, my friend, for coming and sharing so much with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Blessed love.
One love, one love.
All right, so there you have him, Reuben Shaw. Now you know. And stay with us right here on stage, still to come. 50 unbroken years of diamonds. The mighty diamonds. And later,
tell them call me the Fire King.
Fantan Mojah. All coming up. We'll be back.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
On Stage is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant. Savor the flavor of Jamaica for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit goldencrust.com to order for pickup or delivery now.
50 unbroken years in reggae and still counting. The mighty diamonds are indeed forever.
We're having a party tonight.
And are on our stage to chat their 50th anniversary celebration, including the projects around it. Right now, right here on our stage, Judge and Tabby. Blessed love, gentlemen. Welcome.
Respect.
Good to have you as usual, you know.
Right.
Always raging.
Right.
And congrats on the 50th anniversary celebrations, man.
Man, blessing, man, give thanks.
And the reaching 50 in the music, non-stop.
Right.
How were you affected in terms of your work by the pandemic and, of course, your family and so on?
Well, the pandemic overall, it affects everybody. And in our line of business, it really affects musicians and entertainers very much. Because, we do live performances all over the world, and right now that is on pause. So what we really have to be doing now is like organizations that send money to us like every month or every 3 months, and of course we do studio work.
So you get a chance to turn up the studio work, right?
Yes.
And hence a new album.
All right.
So unwrap the album for us. What's on it? How many tracks and so?
Well, this new album now is slated to come out like early summer year, and the album will have about 12 tracks.
Yes.
You know?
12 tracks will be on it.
Yes.
All right, let's take a little small sample of what's going on with it. Here we go.
This trembling in my hands, I feel I put it on. This trembling in my hands, know what's going on. We know what's going on. Nothing I want. We feel fed up, looking at my face. We not skin up, mankind. And you feel live up, all that I want. We not give up, no way.
All right, so that's just a sample of what's on this new album by the Mighty Diamonds. Do you have a name for it yet?
Well, we haven't arrived at a name yet.
Yes.
You know, but pretty soon.
Pretty soon. Yeah. 12 tracks for your fans around the globe.
Right.
All right, and the celebration. I know there is a virtual show. To talk about that for us.
This is a virtual show, is an anniversary show, Mighty Diamonds.
That will be aired on the 11th of June.
11th, yeah.
June 11th.
Right, 11th. And the link is rastafest.com, produced by Messani Production.
Yes. So, and there's a charge for access.
Yes, it's $8.99.
Just go to Rastafest, June 11, for the Mighty Diamonds in virtual performance. Yeah?
Yes.
Here is a small sample.
Janu, pass the ketchup on the left hand side. Pass the ketchup on the left hand side. It's all over. It's all over. It was a cool and lovely breezy afternoon. You could feel it on it was the month of June. So I gates and
all right, just a sample of the Mighty Diamonds in virtual performance. So that is one of the projects. The album is set for later. When is the album coming?
Early summer.
Early summer.
Yes.
Summer is almost here now.
Right. Just past here.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So very soon the album will be dropped.
Very soon.
Yeah.
We don't have special dates, but you know, it will come soon.
Okay. You guys are original members.
Right.
And the new member, Capo. Yeah, right. Capo will join you in the virtual performance.
Yes.
Right.
All right. And what else is in the celebration? What else is going to happen for the summer? Anything else booked?
If everything goes well, we are going to have performances in Canada and the US.
And the US. So you're like on. There are some bookings that are to be confirmed based on. Well, the US is reopened.
Bookings there, but them really. Yeah. What you can make to kind of assist all the things change up sometimes.
Yes.
Canada is planned for, I think, October.
Yes.
Depends on how.
Oh, the pandemic. Yes, how them deal with their pandemic issue. What about Europe? Guys, you guys go to Europe all the time.
Well, we
have plans.
Plans, and we get feedbacks all the time. You know, so we give thanks. You know, people always want to diamond, but through the pandemic, we have to just cancel enough things.
Yes.
It's cool.
Because they too are reopening, but slowly.
Yeah.
They're a little slower than the US. What do you miss most in this time?
That's a good question, you know. A very good question for me, you know. Well, I miss like we travel, you know, on tour, you know. So we'd go with the music when we love so much.
Yes.
I miss that a lot, you know. Yeah. But we can't say we know we get the most licking at the whole system. No, what are we getting? We not the same thing, you know. So. The Father been good to me still, you know, still I live on everybody, you know, body good.
Same.
You know, and body not sick and things, so I give thanks to that, you know.
How's Bunny doing?
Well, Bunny is doing good apart from his movements, you know. That's just the problem that he's having right now. His movements.
The physical.
Yes.
So he's in therapy for that or no?
Well, yes, supposed to be doing therapy. And where I spoke with him, and I'm going to see him this weekend. And when I spoke with him on the phone, he's good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Mentally, he's good.
Okay, that's good. So he's still very much a part of the group, right? Yes. Is there a moment in the 50 years that is standing out in your mind? Mm-hmm. You go, Toby, you have a moment that is standing out in your mind in the whole while?
I think the first time going to England, when I went to England the first, in 76, I think it was one time I really stand
1976 in London?
London, Lyceum Ballroom, yeah. It was a place where it stand out to me.
The place that stand out for me though, really.
Yes.
Is in New York, where we did Hunters College, our first big show overseas. That was produced by Ken Williams. Because when you're going there, Ken Williams build you up big.
Yes, so on the radio.
When we went there, it was like monsters. When we hit the stage on Hunters College, man, people we know from Jamaica who left the country before us and lived there, they came out in droves, man.
Oh, wow. What year was that?
It was 1976.
76, so that was a big year for the group.
Yeah, that's the year we launched out the Jamaica style,
Yes.
Tour and thing.
Yes.
First time.
And your biggest song would be?
Pass the Country.
The Pass the Country. Pass the Country.
Musical, you did the remake and it went international.
Yes.
It entered the British chart at 16 and then it went to #1.
Yes. And that is the standout, biggest.
Yes.
And it was redone by Musical Youth.
Musical Youth.
And theirs was a monster global hit as well.
Right. Yeah.
And in fact, revitalized yours, didn't it?
Yes, man. But it's like when it comes to sales and thing, I think Kochi to cover, with Musical Youth, make a difference. But to me, the album Right Time was the biggest thing for me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is your commentary, your opinions on the state of the music at the moment, as you see it out of Jamaica, the music that we're making now, Jamaica's music?
The music has changed. Well, the youths are now doing, the younger youths are now doing their thing. Some's very good, and some, like they're doing the interact with other people. And getting it over, crossover, like people like Sean Paul, Shaggy.
Yes. Yeah, we see a lot of collaborations going on now with the more mature, the more established artists collaborating more with the younger artists.
Yes.
And the artists from your era are also collaborating with dancehall artists too.
Right. Yes.
So is there a likelihood of a project with some dancehallers by the Diamond?
Well, we look on the whole station of that now.
Yeah?
We look on the station of that. Because they said, them say, not really whole, but the whole, it's a whole. I don't really call it our music whole.
Yeah.
It sounds funny to me, The earlier music.
Yes.
Yeah?
The foundation.
Foundation music, right? To the younger, when them put the right thing together, the older music as a combination. Great.
Oh, yes.
Powerful,
Always winning.
They try it and them cannot lose. When them program that way, them can't lose. It's coming some positive.
Every time that happens, it's a bomb.
Right. If you want to have a nice music as a young artist and you want to cover it, no problem.
Yes.
No problem.
You're wide open to that.
Yeah, wide open. When it's positive, me work with it.
Positivity is important.
To me, right? Don't come with...
Yeah, we know that.
Anything, we don't work anything.
We are very much quite open. Because we never know that Pastor Culture would go on the British chart.
Yes.
But it went there. You see, so...
Well, it's good to know, yeah, sir. And congrats again on the... and congrats again on the 50th anniversary celebration. We want to implore people to go and support you on this virtual event. Rastafest is the platform.
Yes. I mean, you want to big up to, the program,
Thank you.
Viral, we say. Long time still,
Yes, sir.
Blessed love. Keep on your thing, Papa.
Appreciate it, sir.
Blessings every time.
Appreciate it.
Watch out.
Appreciate it. And you guys are always welcome to us.
I remember times when we go to Japan, man.
Yeah, man.
You the man who come on the scene and do your record.
So I know, say you
so, and then bring it right back to the...
I know, anything you want, you have to work hard with it.
Yeah.
Knows how to run sometimes.
Nobody ever do it like
that. No, you do your thing different. You do viral now. Nobody can go on the top, yeah?
Well, we humbly accept, you know, what you're both saying right here, and we look forward to continuing to work with you guys and to cover your story.
Yeah, man, give time.
Yeah, I mean, that Japan splash experience for us was like out of this world, man. That was an experience.
We also want to big up Miss Annie Production from Canada. She has been doing that for 27 years.
Oh, wow.
And she knows exactly what she's doing, yeah?
Yes.
In terms of promotions and what have you.
I want to big up all the Coop family, you know.
Coop. The Coop family. Yes, sir.
All right, thanks.
Well, gentlemen, again, thanks for coming and sharing with us. All the very best. And we'll be tracking the progress.
Respect, man. Thanks.
Blessed love.
Thanks for having me.
Well, there you have them right here in this segment. The Mighty Diamonds. Always, forever. Blessings. And still to come right here on our stage.
Tell them call me the Fire King.
Fantan Mojah doubles down on explicit music.
On Stage with Winfred Williams.
On Stage is brought to you in part by Golden Crust Caribbean Restaurant. Savor the flavor of Jamaica for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Visit goldencrust.com to order for pickup or delivery now.
Fantan Mojah doubles down on sexually explicit music with the release of yet another such track. Is that now the stronger singer's lane in music? And just who are the fans of these tracks? Fantan Mojah is here to answer those questions and many others. Right now, right here on our stage. Mr. Mojah, sir.
I'm on it now.
Welcome, sir.
Early and bright. Yeah, well, God bless up, man.
Well, is it the success of the one so many people burn you out for that caused you to do this one, that motivated this new one?
More than so many people in a win for a few people, you know.
Have you ever really measured how many people burn you out?
Listen. Me, you know, say.
Yeah.
The same people them will say bad today, them say good tomorrow. And nothing wrong with what me I do because of reality. Every man love a nice woman on them with food.
Yes.
Don't?
Yes.
Yes. And them like when girls have a nice clothes at them yard round them door. Make man feel good door.
Yes.
So me not do nothing wrong. A reality me I sing about God. Me not do nothing wrong, God.
The concern is that you're explicit with it.
What you call explicit? Look upon it this way, Winford. You see, all of them people, the few people we are taught these things, them know in themselves. The whole we born for a vagina. So which man don't like a vagina, which man don't like to see a nice girl around them and talk about a nice girl around them. So why?
Are you comfortable with a world where, because we love vagina, you're walking around everybody's naked? Or we just talk anything, anywhere, anytime about sex?
Look at it this way with the father. Every man would have like a nice girl around them, don't? And like when we wear nice things around them, don't?
I just answered that,
every man wants to touch a girl body, a nice girl body, don't? Don't?
Yeah.
Yes. So while me sing about these things, they offend them, few people. No, a reality me I talk about for this a reality. This are the nice part of the music. The people them a dance and full joy themselves with music. Come on, my dance fans them like me with it, you know.
Yes.
It a growing for it, a growing. My dance fans
you haven't lost any fans?
No. Few people we are talking.
You're winning new ones as a result of this?
Few people we are talking play hate. I make them go and hate. Yeah, me I win new fans and people like the dancehall segment of me win for.
So the fans who love songs like Stronger and stuff.
Yeah. Them love Fantan same and them love the dancehall song me same.
They are telling you that.
But me never stop sing culture song. So what about Fire Child and them song me sing pan techno rhythm and them something there? What about My Father Jacob Miller who him touch every genre of music. That man sing calypso, soca, him even going on festival songs. Don't Bob Marley sing a song about going downtown check Miss Booga Ooga?
I think you need to just to focus on the concern. And I don't think you're understanding or believing Rastafari is based on certain fundamental principles.
Don't touch the part there, God. We don't want you to touch the part there. No, you touch the part there. No, for my brother, them sing girl songs, you know. You sing enough it's girl songs, you know. And the whole world love it, you know. Even when a few people bash them and say, Ray, them goddess and Ray. This is music, man. I tell you that the music police them in a music. I try to tell you what to sing and what you know to sing.
You're free to do whatever you want to do. This is a free country.
It's a free world.
Where people are free to do whatever. Yeah. But you must also understand why those who received you and perceive you as a Rasta man, why they are concerned about the explicit materials that you are promoting. You have to give some respect and understanding for that.
Yes, but what me I say?
Do you really?
Listen,
do you really?
Reality, me I say, you know. That's reality, you know.
No, hold on, Fantan. Yeah. I think you're missing something. Yeah. I am saying, sir, that you're in your right to want to do whatever.
Yeah.
Nobody can censor your self-expression.
Yeah.
But for those who are a little bit disappointed in you, or disappointed in you all out, it's because of how they perceived you, what you had sold them initially, and that you are veering away from it. Wouldn't you admit that you changed lane in terms of your musical material? Don't you? Hold on, answer that question. Don't you change your lane in terms of your musical material?
No, I'm not changing my lane. I still the culture music CMA. Still the culture, never stop.
Yes,
even yesterday my culture song. Listen to Winford.
But you veered away from that, haven't you? Then why don't hug up that man? Take it now.
No, me I do music, Papa. Listen to me. I do music.
Okay.
When Anthony B said, "Thought sexy fat girl in a Kingston city." When Sister said, "Aria," and Shango said, "Come on."
Well,
listen to Winford. Listen me. So they come on to music. I don't want some of my fans them way claim say them love Fantan Mojah. You see, real fans them love Fantan Mojah. Them stick with me and love what me do, because I don't do nothing wrong. You see, the one who claims that them love Fantan Mojah, we are trying to bash me, love to them same way, with them hypocrite self. Listen to me now, Winford, I love them. I mean, I disrespect my fans them, because my fans them build me.
Yes.
But you see, the dancehall segment of Fantan I don't know, is just the next part of Fantan Mojah. Where the people them love out in the world, all over. Listen up, the few people at Jamaica, and the few people them where, you see, I say Fantan change up and rare. We never change from reggae music, Winford. Dancehall and reggae music are with culture. So what if Fantan decides they want to do some dancehall music now, and I talk about ladies and the nice thing about the ladies them, and people have it wrong, no love woman. We love woman that them who born from. They didn't know so the whole of Africa are calling about the song, them love it. The whole of you call the whole Caribbean, Winford. So we are trying to tell me, say, the few people at Jamaica, them are some people who try to be this player hater from ever since from Fantan do so. From down south, them feel to self say, yes, Fantan I go mash up in a reggae music, me get bigger out in the world, Winford. And me never left round a down south and say me gone nowhere, because me and Joe always keep a link, and my company will sign me from them time there until now. Actually we unroll, we step off and go do some music to some other producer.
If the elders, all the ones who inspired you, and the great men in Rastafari that you had looked up to initially, that I suspect you said it, they're elders that inspired you in Rastafari. If they should start to behave and to make music and to be so explicit in their deportment, in what they say, in how they behave, generally in the public domain, would you be okay with that?
What you mean by that, Winford? When you say it back to me again, define it forward again to me, because me not full stand where you
those who...
Winford, me not tell you what, so Marley and my father Jacob never sing all of these songs already about girls and these things. Come on.
Yeah, but they weren't in videos.
Yeah, but we don't do wrong in the video.
Half naked women.
No half naked woman in the video. Win for you. Watch it for yourself in top line. No half naked woman in the video. The one in them swim with God like we go a beach guard. Come on, man. Then them all that tell lie, you know, because people them build up something and talk some story with for, but you have to look on the video for yourself.
But you don't need to, if you think that what you're doing is so right, you don't need to be so defensive, my friend.
No, I'm not defensive, but
you should just hug up what you're doing and go ahead. But I am saying you have to respect those who find what you're doing is a little bit over the top for them.
But me assure
they're speaking for themselves.
Yes, the music win.
So you can't, no, hold on. You cannot be attacking them for not being supportive of what you're doing.
I would never
Everyone is free. Everyone is free to express their views and their opinions, including Mojah.
I'm elder that man, I'm elder.
Okay, so
always.
They express themselves. They are not haters. Don't call them extreme names like hating. They're just saying, look, we don't like what you do because we didn't like you for something that is more palatable. That is only reasonable. Just like how you want to be respected, because I wouldn't tell you what to express. I'm not telling no man who I sing about girls and what have you and naked video that how to express themselves. You know, that's not the argument. The argument is that if you have sold us something, meaning that we like you for a particular thing, a particular type of behavior in your art, in your artistry, and you go into a more explicit place and something more risque and more sexually explicit and open, like some of us, you will lose us. And they are, and some just didn't walk away from you. They express themselves about it.
We lose some and gain more.
No reason for you to get
we lose some and gain
defensive.
more. The haters, we lose a few haters and gain more fans.
Okay. That was the objective, to win more fans. Wasn't that what you wanted?
Me I do music and catch up with my young fans and we love music and love dancehall music.
All right, sir. Well,
listen, for money, me that do dancehall music, but them never that come cross in them events. That's the reggae part that come cross. So the dancehall part that come cross now, work with it and my fans, them love it. So the few haters, me love them same
So
way.
why didn't you do it from the very start of your career?
Come on, Winford. Come on. What boss me? Music, dancehall and reggae. My boss in the dancehall scene with reggae music. So eventually, a dancehall and reggae boss me. So can't fight against it, Winford. You can't fight against the power of a vagina.
You still answer me, though, you know? You still answer my question. Why you weren't doing that from the start?
I say you can't fight against the power of a vagina. I'm just doing some nice songs, some happy songs now. Yeah, and I have more to come. And I have
so you were, for all these years, Fantan Mojah, the firebrand Fantan Mojah, was unhappy with his work?
Did you know, say, for the whole 10 years where people, them claim say Fantan nah do no work, me I do a lot of work and them nah pay me no mind. So all of a sudden, them a say Fantan now because me decide to give them some dancehall part of me now with fun. Me love my Fantan more, they love my music. Them do shabba the same thing. Them do kill at the same thing, they do being the same thing. Come on, man. Them do keep it at the same thing, the sisters the same thing. Come on, man. Them do cargo them the same thing. Turbulence the same thing. You name it, Winford. Them do the whole of the arts the same thing.
Is it true that you have been threatened?
Winford, you can't tell people say don't threaten you. You can't tell people don't say what they want to say. People will say what they want to say.
Were you threatened?
Yeah, but we don't care about the threat what people want to threaten me. They want to own my life. And the Almighty govern me.
Why were you threatened? For the music you putting on?
No, because people want to chat. Them just want to chat. You have few little you just get up and want to talk because them hear them friends say rare. So if you not like a Fantan Mojah, keep it to yourself, man. You know.
So these youths are Rastafarians?
Me not even know Winford, I can't tell you. But as me I show you, even I'm married.
What are they threatening you to do? What is the nature of the threat? What are they saying in the threat?
You know me not pay it no mind, God. Me not pay it no mind. But listen me.
But why do you say it's a threat if you don't know what it is?
So if a man say, when you see Fantan at dirt, what you expect? I check that. We know what I mean by when you say Fantan at dirt.
But you don't know who they are.
Me don't know who them be. And them can't win for them can't face.
Is it? So do you think it's because of the music you're putting out now?
No. I'm on one 50.
Oh, so
I do some
that's a separate issue.
I do some people me go down and want vice for. They want vice, me know me go down and want vice for them. So them feel like they want to talk.
Oh, I see.
You have to know about music to Winford. And many producers shun me, you know. So you see few people that we work with now, enough man are going to have things for say. But we not care and we not business. We are do what we are do.
Same.
And we are do what we love.
Your future is looking bright, it appears.
Bright,
is it?
Bright. People are calling from all over the world for sure. You don't know the place to
yeah. So once you open...
Yeah, I'm ready for work, man. The dance hall part of me take off with body, take off properly. I love it.
So the right thing I do?
Winford, what you do to me?
No, I'm just asking.
What you do to me? Me I do music.
Is it the right thing?
Me I do music.
You said what is this?
Me I do music.
Brother, are you doing the right thing, Fantan?
I'm doing music, Winford. Come on. I'm doing music.
That's how you do the friendship. If you really believe what you do, you just stick with what you do.
And I want to tell all of my fans, I love them. The haters, I love you. And the real people who love me, love on the more to stay away. So, I don't have nothing against no one, Winford. That's the music, you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, we want to thank you for coming and sharing with us and to take our questions.
Yeah.
And though you dodge a few of them, that's all right still.
I want them more reggae music and the youth them the music, Winford, all of the star them. We need to stop shunning each others. Yeah, we need to get closer and farm. The thing there in our reggae music, yeah, and we pull together. So whenever we call and our brothers and our sisters in music to give us favors, I think they should gladly to help. Yes. But one bad mind thing and one envious and grateful thing in our music needs to push aside. Make we live like the others live in America now, and other parts of the world. I feel with Jamaican artists, them pull apart too much. Each time a next man say a next man thing arise, them have bad things to say. Winford, me no bad mind, me not about Fantan in the music, you know. Me no bad mind, no youth we are boss. And more time, me see the new youth them we are boss in the music. And me see a lot of people have things to say about them. And me wonder why them want to say about the youth them. No, the youth them do them thing, man. Yeah, why you know what? You never get a chance to do nothing and have enough to have God. Load the rest of youth, them boss and come have them for have. Me not fight no youth Winford. And enough of the elders them have some little not dirty thing about and then if you drop it, God. Happy for the youth them when them make a name, man. Happy for the youth them. Because more youth boss in their music, and the less crime and poverty come across Winford. You know what youth boss and help them friend? Them friend where one to go take up, go kill people, and him glad say him friend boss when he can say, yes, me have a chance to follow him go America now, me have a chance to follow him go out in the world, or they run him and eat some food, and me feed them youth alright too. It's nice when a youth boss in a music.
Okay. I hope you are sincere in what you're saying.
Yes.
But and you're living what you're preaching.
Yes, but may I tell you, me never stop do my culture music.
Okay.
And the music what me I do now is a deep culture.
Right.
Every man in the world love vagina and love the power of a woman.
Okay. Okay. I will not contest that. I rest my case, sir. I wish you well. Walk good. and I hope your lane in music is really bringing you the success that you seek, sir.
Love to my fans.
And will meet your objective, your artistry.
Rastafari.
Your artistic objectives.
Rastafari.
There you have him right here on our stage, Fantan Mojah. Regardless of what you want to think about him, at least he's facing the music, so to speak, and he came and he answered our question, even though him dodged a few. And that's our show for this week. Winford Williams, on behalf of all of us, thanking you for joining us. Do join us again next week for more On Stage.
When Jah is by my side, there is no need to worry. Jah, you always be my guide, there is no need to worry. When Jah is by my side, there is no need to worry. Jah, you always be my guide. Oh, when things get rough and times get hard, those God and Jah, you will get your reward. So best of best, there is no contest. Jah, you never fail, I yet. We crown him kings of kings and lords of lords. Conquering lion, tribe of Judah, crown him kings of kings and lords of lords. Selassie I work prevail, crown him king.
kings of kings and lords of lords. Conquering lion, tribe of Judah, crown him kings of kings and lords of lords. Selassie I will prevail. You in my father's house, you have many mansions. No need to bar and go walk with Satan.
Thanks for watching our video. Please click subscribe and be on our stage anywhere, anytime, always.